finisher that has no equal. Now, and on this night, the road to WrestleMania.
The city of Jeddah in the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Brock Lesnar more dangerous. Unleash the beast. It's title on the line.
Falling out in a drought. No flow rain was a ball. I'm swimming in a pool.
Will face the Raw Women's Champion at Wrestle.
Division has never been hotter thanks to me.
Everything.
Holy hell! The Hall of Famer is
To WrestleMania runs through the kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
victim.
Welcome to the Elimination Chamber.
Now, live from the Jeddah Superdome in the Kingdom of Saudi.
Live in the largest concrete dome in the world. The For Monday Night Raw, Corey Graves and Byron Saxton. Tonight, Byron. The WWE Universe here in Jeddah is ready to party, but of course,
who are going to step inside that ominous structure known
شكرا لطاولة التعليق الإنجليزية أنا
on here, Superdome. And we kick off the 2 years in the making. Roman Reigns versus the...
I'm here to rip people's faces off and get back to 2 or 22. I still think that I can go out there and beat that.
Goldberg is really taking this sport by storm. The first... Ladies and gentlemen, tonight marks 5, flanked tonight by a special counsel, Paul Heyman. Reigns in the midst of the longest wall. That is the level Roman Reigns is on, witnessing a spectacle, a historic throw a touchdown pass to win a game, like watching Universal Championship. Only 4.
You cannot argue with those attributes.
There is not an unstoppable main event run, as the head of the table has.
Is Goldberg indeed next?
Acknowledge me.
I've talked a lot with Goldberg. I had a chance to catch up with the Hall of Famer this week on my podcast. But he's climbed out of that fog. He's playing with house money. Universal Championship! Goldberg! Roman Reigns! Morales, you mentioned Bruno Sammartino. It was in fact...
Goldberg, Roman, come on, listen.
Reigns oozing. Lock up to start things off. Reigns. And then you have to think very similar. Oh! This Goldberg is backing Roman Reigns into the... Oh, and a right hand. For Roman in those early moments, being overpowered at least for an air than it is in the ring with the tribal chief. Roman Reigns on the... Goldberg put the brakes on. And Reigns driven in. Goldberg will climb back into the ring as well. With a champion's advantage tonight, Goldberg has to pin or submit. Roman Reigns not happy with the treatment by Goldberg. Got a new champion. Yeah, but Reigns with a Uranagi. With Goldberg startled and in his sights. Stalking Goldberg. Is this what? A second spear of the champion. The guillotine submission locked in. Universal champion. This is a brilliant strategy by Roman Reigns. Left. Not much. Goldberg's turning dark red, almost purple. And he's out. Goldberg's out. Reigns retains. Universal Champion gets Brock Lesnar as Universal Champion, and we now know. No, Lesnar has made mentions made. Brock Lesnar, the Elimination Chamber matchup with the WWE Champion. Can the Beast pull it off? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was early on in the matchup tonight. Roman Reigns, Goldberg delivering a thunderous spear. And just And the Hall of Famer fought valiantly once again.
Grand Prix. For the 29th time, 1,000 pounds with 2 miles of chain link.
This will continue until all pods are empty. Evident.
Nowhere the former SmackDown Women's Champion is going to actually enter the chamber.
We know Bianca Belair will be the final entrant into this.
Gentlemen, the person who enters the elimination ever chamber match.
Well, right now, Bianca Belair had better hope.
Their position is better, and that's only by 1 win. That would be number 5.
To your point, Corey, we just saw Bianca Belair take a deep breath as to say.
Doudrop making her first ever appearance.
Absolute limit. Could Doudrop be the one to
Live event, the championship match against Becky Lynch.
Doudrop opened the eyes,
Sets in what they're getting into.
It's an intimidating structure. I'm sitting here at the
because the truth is, as it says, the Elimination Chamber appears on your team.
We talk to the superstars of career, the damage that this structure will do. In the main event at WrestleMania. Losing to Bianca Belair, she almost ran the gauntlet.
Indeed, and because
Put up of not 100% because she went 40 sorts here tonight.
Look at Rhea Ripley surveying the
Ty Breda, the Hall of Famer who competes later on tonight against
is a completely different animal.
Well, it's 12:30 in the East, back in the
Ripley got that match and went on to win the Raw Women's Championship.
I cannot wait to see what Ripley will accomplish.
This is the woman approached on the side of the pod, keeping the muscles warm. Great strategy.
Nikki makes her first appearance inside the chamber.
Well, I looked at Nikki ASH and I said she's motivational. She's in Rhea Ripley, claiming Rhea Ripley betrayed her. She's blaming.
Delusion goes a long way. It could actually benefit Nikki. Nikki ASH has been incredibly effective with her change.
Almost an announcement. That was Shea BL. So, Corey, I'm going to give you a stat. You think
Situations seems to come up short. If Liv
you've been in this event in her career?
Liv has found her role. Without any hesitation. That's what it's going to match.
Since all the way back in September.
And that's got it.
Well, gentlemen, who saw this past Monday night on Raw, has won this event. The first ever Women's Elimination
Chamber as your return match does not bode good.
That's what the doctor said during her therapy sessions.
She's looking downright unfazed.
So the way it shapes up is Alexa Bliss is going to...
Alexa Bliss surveying.
Morgan and Nikki ASH starts things off the Women's Elimination All Women's Championship.
If you're one of the first two, energy. Try to eliminate one opponent at a time.
Ooh. Number 1 and number 2. Only
He does the same thing. Nasty elbow delivered. Morgan.
Continue to try to infuriate. I agree with you, Saxton. Right now,
the implosion of... and that's it. Exactly to your point. Driven into the pots and tag team champions as well. And Morgan's
big offense by Nikki ASH. Live into the ring post, looking for the chamber matchup. You're not going to have an opportunity to become...
that has seen winners 10% of the time over the 20.
Remember, for weeks, Corey, it was Doudrop complaining about other superstars. This is not going to end well for Nikki.
Driven
at the Royal Rumble. But Doudrop after week grows in her...
And Liv driven into the chamber.
This could be a long, long night.
Oh, my gosh.
Ms. Bliss may have her first encounter with Doudrop inside.
Celebrating, you might want to try to win.
The Royal Rumble was last month, Nikki.
The person many say Nikki stabbed in the back.
For Nikki.
Wisely taking advantage of Ripley, who had her back turned, but a super kick from...
Climb up the chamber walls. For both Ripley and Nikki.
We may be on the verge of seeing an elimination.
Riptide! Just to get the competitor out who was eliminated.
The ASH.
Rhea with her first elimination of the night. Alexa Bliss,
Former chamber winner. A shoulder tackle. Whoa!
double
The elimination chamber.
face first. And Rhea Ripley now.
Oh! To her feet.
Big right hand from Liv. Nikki ASH thus far the only one eliminated.
Stacks up, Dewdrop. What a move by Morgan. Now Ripley.
Where the hell's Rhea going?
And Dewdrop enters the elimination chamber.
Belair fired up.
Going into the pod moments ago at the hands of Dewdrop. Belair. The
Bianca Belair, and here we see the of the EST.
history again.
Belair to the out.
What arm?
My goodness!
And dropping Morgan. And now Bianca moonsault.
Feel the confidence growing from the EST.
Women's title, but so would Rhea Ripley.
Rhea.
And Ripley have other plans.
Call this a strategic alliance.
Double vertical suplex. Belair marching.
Little game of one-upsmanship.
Didn't last long. Averting disaster there.
Double knee.
Gonna take that, and here we go.
Now it's getting gritty.
And now Alexa Bliss heading up the
By this point in the matchup, all three women's bodies racked with
leg. Liv eliminated. Bliss, though, able to counter. And now Belair with a close by Belair. And we're down to who kicks out at 2.
Close call for Belair. WrestleMania.
And Bianca do the unthinkable and challenge 2 years.
Able to advance to a main event at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's The chamber has taken its toll. Rolling out of the ring and out of harm's way. And
Bliss chucked on.
Bounced off the top. Oh!
Can see daylight.
It is now Belair.
with braid in hand. Nobody home. Bianca looking to power Alexa up back into a vertical suplex. Oh, and Bianca.
Oh, what an escape.
Instant time.
Bliss rolls up Bianca Belair.
Wait.
What sort of cardiovascular condition Alexa Bliss?
Belair's got to kick it too. Belair said, I'm not giving up. Bianca Belair is going to WrestleMania. Bianca Belair has punched her ticket. She'll go out and look
for celebration. It's time for preparation because all roads
right now it's time for Bianca Belair to celebrate.
EST
and Bianca Belair.
Gold. Later on tonight, we will indeed find out.
The almighty Bobby Lashley is #1. Right now is the
three-time national champion amateur wrestler.
The Army coach actually called me up. He asked me if I'd be interested in coming.
Lashley gets in this ring, he just hits hard.
Well, wrestling really took off for me there. I knew
the proper amount of respect for your almighty
and the new ECW champion. Some guys.
The almighty era never ends.
This is the weekend of Elimination Chamber. We are in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Andy is the modern commercial hub and tourist destination of Jeddah. WWE superstars joined the special
Saudi Arabia, the Elimination Chamber, and when the light.
And in this match, Ronda Rousey. She is the SmackDown Women's
match last month. It came down to Charlotte Flair and Rock.
Send a bit of a physical message to my WrestleMania opponent.
Charlotte Flair plays chess. Charlotte Flair all
abuses their power, takes advantage of their position in this company.
And our tag team partner from Shimon, New Jersey.
Authority, you have no choice but to respect.
So DeVille in a sling and Rousey with her arm tied behind her back. Sonya Deville's on.
They're doing so without any bias, right, Corey?
Naomi!
Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. and it was that.
But ultimately, all that's remembered is what is referred, what Naomi is truly capable of.
Medal in the 2008 Olympics back in Beijing. Right on the planet.
World domination. In a fast lane, my heart grenade.
The first woman in history to win a UFC championship.
Ronda has done. She has succeeded at a high level.
Ronda Rousey.
The first woman to be inducted. Seen there was last month in St.
Charlotte Flair at the showcase of the Immortal.
Flair to meet for the championship in WrestleMania.
Listen, I understand that Ronda's incredibly confident of Ronda Rousey's career. Imagine what could happen tonight.
Sonya Deville using her influence to have the like diversion there for Ronda Rousey. Now will take advantage.
It's almost like Ronda knew it was coming.
And here comes the opportunity. What a SmackDown win.
Lethal feet in the temple.
Behind her back, and she demands, she requests SmackDown Women's Champion.
And tag Sonya back into the ring.
It's all my...
Again, been harassed for so many months by DeVille.
Those 7 months of misery, believe me, aren't going to go away in one night.
Oh! Arriving Naomi to the mat. Stacks her up, 2-count kick out. You know,
an official that she is a super talented competitor.
And Ronda Rousey just bulldogging her way through DeVille right now. Oh! Charlotte Flair waited for her opportunity. Oh, no.
Sonya to inflict more damage on Rousey. That is the free arm. And look at these elbows to the back of
hashtag WWE Chamber.
Hard shots, Rousey desperate. That's going to be the case.
One arm behind her back, the other arm's been beat. And Ronda trying to
sack desperately, about halfway there.
This keeps up. Ronda may be going into WrestleMania with one arm. Oh, been a relentless assault by Charlotte Flair.
Ronda requires at least.
Separation tag. Here's Naomi.
Charlotte looking for a clothesline. Naomi for the second low.
Naomi shifting the momentum to her team. Naomi feeling the moment, about to head outside.
Plancha on the outside. The SmackDown Women's Champion in jeopardy.
Feeling the moment, about to head outside.
Oh, cork Charlotte.
Take a look at the athleticism.
Grayson delivering the elbow to Naomi.
Into the figure 8, this could be over.
It is just a matter of time. Look at the power of Charlotte Flair.
Oh, power cover by DeVille on Naomi for the win. Naomi kicks out.
In that instance, from the outside of the ring, letting Charlotte
legal. And Ronda going right after Sonya Deville.
Oh, in the center of the ring.
And Piper's pinned by Rousey. Crash. Sonya Deville with nowhere to go. Taps out.
Here are your winners by submission, the team of.
So guys, we got an example of what Ronda Rousey's all about.
Above all, Charlotte Flair got to see up close and personal Ronda Rousey.
Can you believe that? What are you doing? From the most spectacular, magnificent, amazing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next from the elimination kick, prankster Madcap Moss. Let's revisit how.
Ladies. Oh! Raw lately. We haven't been this happy since Madcap and I did.
Standing up. The Swish Warrior. Again.
Corbin eliminated as well. The happy folks. He's been undefeated, right?
Absolutely.
There are no countouts, no disqualifications,
And half of the happy folks. Well, they're both here.
So much. At least Happy Corbin has been sharing the wealth lane. Black and white and red all over.
I don't want to know.
Half a zebra. Stand outside, but I could look in. It was okay.
Maybe Corbin should.
McIntyre.
And it's.
and his opponent.
Rumble. but they failed in that aspect. So I think it's time we just let
There will be no forgiveness. There will be no forgetting.
There's still time to change things.
It's easy to buy a friendship, that's good.
I just think it's a little unnecessary to put Madcap last night.
No countouts, no disqualifications.
Drew McIntyre, this does not bode well for Mr. Moss. He's borderline distraught, with good reason.
And Happy Corbin, and look at this.
Oh.
Ambush on McIntyre.
And brilliant.
And if you're Drew McIntyre, you had to.
Did expect this. Drew McIntyre would never make excuses.
All taken. Madcap Moss all the way to the outside. No.
And now Madcap hanging on. Drew McIntyre.
Heard that one all the way in Glasgow.
Again, Corbin from behind. Moss straight into the handicap match here tonight.
It may not be, actually. I think
Moss dead in his tracks.
Madcap Moss.
Teetering on the edge of the
This is too far, Drew.
Test of the own time attacking McIntyre.
Here.
Corbin said for months that luck can be contained now.
McIntyre was barely able to pop his right shoulder up.
Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin, and now things.
Corbin getting a bit frustrated as
Drew's outnumbered. And to be fair, I think
fight to McIntyre off the steel steps. Whoa! McIntyre. Fueled with it. And McIntyre with another throw!
All the way to the
Moss, middle of the road.
Alabama strong!
all that football training and background. This is up and running. Are you kidding me?
Moss suspenderless, right into the table,
and then launched over our announce table. And the fact is he's still
no. And Corbin again. He should just say, tap out or do something, or say I quit. McIntyre kicks out. Oh, now McIntyre through the barricade.
Unison putting Drew McIntyre through the barricade, but
meeting Moss at the top.
McIntyre with superplex into his mind.
Massive
by Moss. As tough as Moss is, McIntyre continues.
Looking for a backslide.
Shoulders down. Is it enough to knock off McIntyre? Right. The Corbin's outside the ring. McIntyre realizing, I think. Welcome to Claymore Country.
A little assist from Angela to keep Happy Corbin at. These imagine if the story ends tonight with Lita on top of the mountain.
Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
She defends it against the woman who she says was her champion here in WWE. Over 500.
Make no mistake about it. This isn't Lita trying to cope this.
To Corey, have learned new moves, new counters. I am.
Is for the Raw Women. Introducing the challenger, WWE. And Becky.
You're not going to play mind games with
impact this has mentally on Becky Lynch.
I don't think you have to wonder, Saxton.
And a nice deep arm drag.
And Lita, as she continues right now to control the Raw Women.
Very dangerous if you're the champion.
And if this keeps up, Lita
to the midsection by Becky Lynch thwarted whatever Lita was thinking. Lita certainly has a history, well documented, of neck injuries. This
was indeed Becky Lynch. You told Lita you have no idea what.
Right into the fire, so to speak. It's the Raw Women's Champion instances.
And create some space, and now.
Oh, nice takedown
with a
big time Becky.
Lita now trying to gather herself, as is Becky.
Cover by Lynch. Hook to the leg and a kick out. Tear you down. Exactly. Looking for the exploder just like that.
To be honest with you, as feel good as this story is,
again,
it's beginning.
Great counter.
Where did Lita find it?
This generational clash.
Clothesline fall. And Becky, though, able to counter. Looking for the disarmer yet again.
Becky from behind, waistlock applied.
Cover. Hook of the leg. Is it enough to win the championship? And Becky
drive from the WWE Hall of Famer.
Oh, and now Becky.
Little nod to her best friend's
ladder near fall.
My goodness, capable of, but I don't think anybody expected this from the challenger tonight.
He's now dragging Lita. Cover, and Lita gets her foot on the bottom rope. Move, Lita trying to hang on. Last gasp effort now. Get to the ropes.
But right now, the champion coming unglued.
Looking for the twist of
fate connection. Becky Lynch survives.
A women's title against Bianca Belair. Nothing will.
Lynch and Belair, 6 weeks for Lita, but there is nothing for her to be ashamed of right now. Emotional Lita, realizing that may have been mania, but what an incredible effort tonight. But not without a fight.
incredible, mind-blowing performance from the WWE.
You earned it. Take one more back in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled Viking Raiders Championships. Introducing
as a part of the roster of Monday Night Raw, won those Raw.
Champions wasting little time, matchup not even underway, and trying to gain the Roman Reigns. Successfully defending the Universal Champion.
What the Viking Raiders are capable of once the rings. Look at
pounds of eyeball.
It's dropping him right onto Eric. We're concerned about facing the Raiders here.
Either way, we're champions. Ambush the challengers and lay a bloodline.
Usos has seen the threat of the...
superb, fabulous, fantastic, tremendous, wondrous, most stupendous tonight, WrestleMania.
Well, I can't do my SmackDown broadcast colleague Pat McAfee. Happens 6 weeks from tonight. It is
Ronda Rousey for the gold.
Yeah, from the AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas.
Opportunity. Charlotte Flair faces off against the
Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the Universal Championship Elimination Chamber match. Brock Lesnar 6 weeks from tonight.
Came about at last month's Royal Rumble. Nation Chamber. Bobby Lashley defends the W.
Like you're the champion? The only way.
What we've never seen. Two Leviathan coming face to face. But victorious.
We have been thrust back into
Title versus title.
I challenge.
Mighty WWE champion will step inside the eliminated Styles and the beast incarnate, Brock.
They got me trapped. I tried to dash.
WWE Championship will be defended inside.
The following is the men's.
For the first time, he actually won the chamber match. Now, Corey,
WWE Champion.
Inside of this abominable structure and defending against Dream over WWE for years to come.
It's down to myself and Brock Lesnar.
For the 4th time in his career, AJ Styles win.
AJ Styles has also been WWE tonight.
And not a soul sitting here in the Jeddah.
Superman will start. The other 4 men will be locked inside pods and defend the title in a main event.
AJ Styles, the last couple weeks on Raw, he has been.
Styles' advantage in this matchup is going to be his.
Riddle will enter the chamber for the first time in his career. He actually sent out about bed last night.
Why do you believe? I have an admission for you guys. I actually laid in my bed last night and I thought
Riddle has no idea the ungodly punishment that awaits.
Weighing in at 220 athlete, great talent, first ever chamber match, but he had
McMahon, and if that's not motivation to do great,
quote, totally worth it.
It's all about. Can you imagine how spectacular Saxton? You either make friends or you make money.
Man, four-time world champion.
Oh, listen to the.
At 17 pounds, Seth.
He has an opportunity to do that if Rollins escapes with a victory.
The WWE Championship was on.
My goodness, Bobby Lashley looks like he's ready to summon alive.
The night that Shawn Michaels miraculously returns. Rollins is talking to a man who doesn't wear shoes about his shoes.
To challenge Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. It's another to achieve the impossible, but if that
this chamber.
Lesnar's playing with house money tonight. He's already. We showed you moments ago at WrestleMania. Rollins cashed in money in the jump. Winner to defend the WWE Championship. Can you imagine if Theory wins the chamber match tonight? What could be in store
tonight? I wouldn't be surprised if Theory headlined both nights. Oh, Charlotte Flair, and how when the lights are the brightest, he's at her.
To the occasion right now against the Visionary.
Beautiful. The body. Oh my. The fisherman suplex.
Is it enough to put Rollins in?
From Austin Theory. And look at the confidence on Theory's.
Mention this point in the first, the Women's Elimination Chamber match. If your
Theory knows victory is possible.
Rollins with
that freaking Rollins. Theory knows it is possible.
Is going to open up. What if the next entrant could be Brock Lesnar?
Chamber match. Rollins now using the chamber to it.
Whoa.
Staring at Lesnar. Or at least his attention was split for the metal supports in the pod. Rollins.
Very familiar with Seth Rollins, number of battles.
To win the WWE title tonight, make Randy Orton proud. Ronell in the background scrambling to get over to the pod at a house.
Rollins able to fight out the back. Looking to wrestle.
Rollins. No, Riddle with other
and Riddle dropping.
My gosh. No.
From the top rope. Hooks the leg on Riddle. Riddle, no, he stays there. Lashley now being helped out of the chamber after the unfortunate teams of the pod there. And Lashley's been out of the chamber. We hope next.
What we've just seen with Bobby Lashley just reinforces the fact this is a.
Styles just made it clear he wants his defiant
wrestling. Styles, torture rack.
Oh no!
Back bubble up inside the structure. Stay down, kid. Rollins is down and out, in trouble as well. Langley smiling. Lesnar was just smiling at AJ Styles.
That is one of the. Now it's Seth freaking Rollins with Riddle on the
middle. His own individual plans. Hoisting up Stone! The wheels are turning.
Partner, Randy Orton. Power from the Viper, but he better strike quick. Oh, Brock Lesnar's. Oh, wait a minute. Lesnar just. We have breaking news that we'll get to in a moment. Next match
has been eliminated.
What the? So, if Lashley chamber.
Theory and Styles still in this. Need to have a new WWE champion here tonight. Now Lesnar with Styles up on his shoulders, and F5 run in with Lesnar this past week.
It's almost chilling to see how you want to be WWE champion. One last obstacle.
Overcards to Theory. Oh! Blow!
The Theory has a chance, and Brock Lesnar is hurt.
And Lesnar down to a knee, and Austin Theory with a DDT.
Beat Brock Lesnar.
Well, Theory had his chance, I believe, because
out of there, but you can only go so far.
There's a long
Austin Theory.
Lesnar right on his track, but on his tail.
Lesnar has it. What Lesnar do now?
I'm not sure I want to see Lesnar unleashing on Austin Theory on top of the pod. Comfortable to watch.
Theory just collapsing to the top. Oh my God! Oh my God!
I cannot believe what we just witnessed. Austin Theory is finished.
Cover by Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's the WWE.
Is now your WWE champion.
I'm a humble tribal chief, but I even surprised myself sometimes.
To WrestleMania.
Corey, listen to this. Moments ago, Roman Reigns in as the WWE champion, because WrestleMania is
WWE champion called his shot. Goes one-on-one with the Universal champion, Roman.
Brock Lesnar holds a world title. could do. As he tried to lock himself in a pod, brought
Way out of the pod and proceeded to deliver death
Austin Theory would suffer this fate.
to Austin Theory.
Zeus launching a lightning bolt from the head force, and great result. The Beast in
by the emergency medical personnel.
WWE Championship next on the docket.
That would be the worst thing Austin Theory could.
Mania, it is champion versus champion. Title Roman Reigns, Universal Champion, will meet. Brock Lesnar celebrates as we say good.